A decaying symbol in the middle of the Bolgoda Lagoon serves as a constant reminder to people who commute across it from Kapola in Kasbaba to Idighathodupala in Panadura. These people, who have constantly been promised a bridge across the Bolgoda lake, travel across it using this raft. This float, which was built by the Land Reclamation and Development Corporation, was intended to be a replacement to this raft. This float was reportedly constructed at a cost of 5 million rupees. Meanwhile, it can be ascertained that a further sum of money was spent on the function held to vest it in the public. The invitation prepared for this function serves as proof of this. The float, which is based on a vehicle which usually transports heavy vehicles such as JCB machines, was due to travel between the two ports with the aid of a cable. The float commenced operations on the day of the first anniversary of the President's accession to office. This is how the area residents described the event that took place that day.
This is one of the great services rendered by the President. The Minister came here that day, gave a speech and took about 50 people on the float onto the other side. However, the float never came back.
Since the float failed to function properly on its maiden voyage, the officials neglected the float despite spending a large amount of public funds on it. Nearly 5 more anniversaries of the President's accession to office came to pass before the officials of the Land Reclamation and Development Corporation showed any interest in the float. The officials who came to the location on Friday also came with equipment to dismantle the float and transport it by land.
They have begun to show an interest about this after Action TV's revelation. Although 5 million was spent on it, we did not get to use it. 6 years have passed and the only thing that has happened is that the float has become dilapidated.
The float, which was brought to the location by water during the first anniversary, was eventually taken away by land soon after the 7th anniversary. However, this invitation is not the only reminder that these people have of this costly float. Here is the pole which was used to get the float from one port to the other. Despite 7 years having lapsed, the people's need, which is a bridge, is yet to be fulfilled.